How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Black is Beautiful up in this piece. A little bit of collab Black is Beautiful with Weathered Souls, obviously, with Bonn Place Brewing Company and Country Club Brewing. This be a Imperial Stout with coconut. I think there's more to this than this. My memory serves me correctly. 10% alcohol by volume. This is canned not too long ago. And there you go. We're going to crack into it. This comes courtesy of my boy Keith from 93 Lumber. Go check out his channel. He just started posting stuff. Actually, today was the first day he posted anything in an unboxing from the guys from Nerd Sense. So we'll see what's what. He sent this off to me, the dudes from Nerd Sense, and Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews. Go check out his review. I haven't watched it yet because I want to do my own. Actually, we're all supposed to do this together, but then Kyle posted his review. So, yeah, Kyle jumped the gun. So now I'm just doing it. I'm doing it because Kyle broke the code. Anyway, label-wise, it's Black, it's beautiful. What do you want? I dig it. And what does that look like? Looks like a big old roasted toasty stout. You're talking about a pinky finger of weirdly crumbling kind of head on this sucker. What I like my coffee to look like, maybe just a skosh lighter than that, and then just this rich darkness. So you're talking about this touches the barrel. I know it does. You want to know why? So Imperial Stout with coconut. I wonder if there's more to this. The reason I know this has some kind of barrel in it, before I can go into it, because I remember saying, because tongue-in-cheek, because all this goes to charity, so you're not really joking about these kind of things. And again, for those that haven't watched my previous Black is Beautiful reviews, this is me just drinking the beer and making, kind of raising awareness that these breweries are producing these beers. I'm not really going to sit here and talk about ratings and how great it is and fantastic. I might say it's one of my better ones. That's about all you're going to get out of me. But they're a little tongue-in-cheek when people do the barrel-aged version ones. And you're like, okay, this movement is, less than 6 months old. How could you barrel-age it? I don't know. So I assume this is a pre-recipe, maybe with a little bit of blending going on. Let's put it that way. Let's get a nose. You actually get a nice soft barrel on there. A nice soft spirit, I should say. There's a soft little kind of coconutty vanilla kind of barrel, but again, there's coconut in here. I assume there might be a little bit of vanilla going on, so that could be just imparting it. But the way it comes off, the way the coconut comes off, it almost smells like the coconut was added to this beer to elevate any kind of barrel coconut that was already existing. Now, as far as that spirit goes, it's got a little bit of kind of an acetone thing to it. It's not hot, but it's a little acetone. But it's definitely, it's bourbon, but there's something else going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a rye thing. I don't know if it's some kind of like fucked with kind of bourbon or some kind of whiskey outside of that realm. But there's something a little bit richer about it. Something a little bit more fun. And the beer's there, but it's not that big. So the nose isn't a 2x4 to the face. Not something you'd expect, or not what you'd expect from a 10% beer with a bunch of adjuncts in there, but it smells nice. Except that little acetone thing, but it just could be a little bit of a, blowing off, a little bit of a in-process decantering. Yeah, there's a word. Yeah, let's just dive in. Cheers. It's very thin. Wow, that's criminally thin. I did not expect that to come off like that. Yeah, very thin. You get a little bit of kind of bittering, and where you're getting bittering from hops and a bittering from roasted malt here, you're getting a decent part of that barrel, but it's coming off more charry than anything else. That spirit is kind of there, but it's kind of flirting on the edges of nothing too impactful. And a little bit of coconut, no vanilla whatsoever. Not that they said that there was vanilla on there. And that's it, but it all comes off in a very watery package. This is kind of like super bummer. I don't know if it's this specific can or what. But it almost comes off as like zero carb. It's kind of a bummer. It skews bittering, so it's definitely kind of true to the base. Black is Beautiful from Weathered Souls. That's more of a Russian Imperial Stout, a bittering Americanized version of Russian Imperial Stout, and it is that beer. So this probably did get brewed and hit a bourbon barrel. That's my guess, is that it hit a bourbon something barrel, because there's something else going on. Bourbon something barrel, but very minimally. Maybe they tried to squeeze it in, like some kind of tried to fast track it in some way. This also came out maybe 3 months after the movement started, 3.5 months. So you can see them brewing it real quick, throw it in a barrel for 2 months, month and a half, 2 months, just to kind of impart some kind of flavor. But I think just beers, just when they run through barrels that quick, you can run into a couple different issues. And this kind of like lack of pizzazz in combination with it just being flat. Not that they carb it in the actual barrel itself, but yeah, this is kind of a bummer. Yeah, so not one of my favorite Black is Beautiful beers, but again, like I've said previously in all of these reviews I've done, it's not a matter of if these beers are good or bad. It's a matter of they're doing good for the community. Definitely does not suck if you go out and patronize. And like I said, it could be a singular can issue with me. So what I want is I want to try this beer again, and I also want to try this beer on draft to see how it kind of plays. So I could see it being markedly different if it had a little bit of carbonation and had a little bit of body to it. But all in all, not one of my favorite Black is Beautiful beers. There you go. Little review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Keith from 93 Lumber, for the beer. Down there, if you guys want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. You want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Black is Beautiful right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.